Now from a place that's seen its share of great moments through the years, a look at the Oakland Coliseum. Today, a contest from the AL West between the Houston Astros and the Oakland A's. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Mike Fiers, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And now this misses as well, as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. 3-0 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Dero, what's the key for a road victory in this one?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. His previous history with Mike Fiers, he's a .333 hitter. Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. One out, nobody on. This is line to left. Laureano will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here's Michael Brantley as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. On the ground to the left side. Chapman has it cleanly. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. And the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Garrett Cole will be on the mound for the Astros. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
Striding in, Marcus Semien. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. One strike now from Cole. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
1-2.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in the 6th spot. He finished last season with the most home runs in the major leagues. He won the Major League home run title. He can put a ball into orbit when he catches it, and I hope he catches one in this game.
So striding forward now, Ramon Laureano, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, you know, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Laureano, a native of the Dominican Republic. He was a 16th round selection during the 2014 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 2-1 home. Taken, strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. Line to the right side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is in there.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese, middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Matt Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Laureano takes his lead at third with 1 away. Cole, or the Cole train as he's frequently called. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Matt
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Olson, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
2-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Here's the 2-0. 2-1.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
Ready with the 2-1. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Scorched to third. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. The A's strand 1. We are still scoreless. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball, 1-0. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. Fires was once a member of the club he matches up against in this one. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, Matty, you mentioned he's playing his former club, and that can get tricky sometimes. I don't know if he's going to dinner with these guys after the game, or he showed up here with an axe to grind.
And he popped him up. Olson in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Now the 2-1. Hit to short. Simeon's got it. Throw to first to be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And, guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
First offering on its way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And he fouls this one off. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Hit hard up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, number 44, as he'll take a look at ball one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. The 1-0 home misses off the plate.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. He loses him on ball four.
Batting seven, the shortstop.
Striding in for Houston, Carlos Correa. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Off the plate, ball
now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Popped him up. Olsen backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Batting eight, the catcher, number 28, Robinson Chirinos.
2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring up the catcher, Robinson Chirinos. First pitch of the at-bat. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
The 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
From the stretch, the 1-2. And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. Two down, runners at first and second. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The payoff pitch. And it's fouled away. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
So the bases are loaded here, 2 men gone, and that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. From the stretch. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Through an inning and a half. No score on MLB Network. So now it's Mark Canha, his career line against Garrett Cole. He's 0 for 7.
Mark Canha.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And a full count for Canha now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Chris Davis will be next. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Ready now, Chris Davis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled off. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes. The count to Chris Davis.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotty. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
3 balls and 2 strikes for Stephen Piscotty.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch, and that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Here's Jurickson Profar, his career line against Garrett Cole. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. Fouled away. Profar makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. 1-1 the count. Davis over at second. Piscotty at first. 1 gone. The 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Bregman gloves it. Altuve for 1. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. To complete, scoreless here on MLB Network. Digging in to try it again, George Springer. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
George Springer.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Popped him up. Olsen is under it. 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Striding in once again, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Third inning, no score to this point. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Into the box, Michael Brantley, and it's grounded just foul down the line. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Runner at first here, one man out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Coming to the plate now, Alex Bregman. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. First and second now, one man out. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. The 2-0 on the way. Hit sharply on the ground. One there on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. In there, 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and the Astros have taken a 3-0 lead.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Now batting.
Into the box number 44. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Here it comes on 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But 3 runs crossed for the Astros on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 3-0 Houston. At the plate, Josh Begley. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Back to the top of the order now. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. Line to the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He found his way over to 3rd via a triple in his first at bat. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Cole into the windup. Here's the 0-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Two out, nobody on. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Count still full, 3-2. Another payoff pitch. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. They trail it here 3-0. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for Houston.
Now at the plate, Carlos Correa, as we begin the top of the fourth.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hit back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Standing in now, Robinson Chirinos. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Olsen is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Astros, the right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Stepping up now, Josh Reddick comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Popped him up. Chapman over to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Ready for another shot now, George Springer. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's in there for strike 1. Correa leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. And a curveball drops in on 2-1, 2-2 now.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for Houston, but they lead it 3-0. Stepping into the box, Matt Chapman. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Matt Chapman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Front door with the slider. He clips the zone for a called strike. Shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olsen.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olsen. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Looked like he wanted to clobber that one, but it's 1-1. Two and one to the A's first baseman. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Let's see what they throw Olsen on a 3-1 count. The 3-1 to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. Cole gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. A ball and a strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And he fouls this one off. Ready on 1 and 2. Down the left field line and deep. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in once again, Jose Altuve. He singled his last time up.
Jose Altuve.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Drilled down the line. And that's through for a hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. In now, Michael Brantley. There goes Altuve. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Two and 0 to Brantley. Altuve leads off second with nobody out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Three balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball into honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Line to the right side. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now, the right-hander Yusmeiro Petit.
Number 36, Yusmeiro Petit.
Alex Bregman will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed, as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. None out, runners at first and second. Ground ball right side. Reined in. To second for 1. On to first. So he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Gotta love that out of your reliever, right? The first batter he faces, he gets to roll over into a double play. Pulled the right string that time, Skip.
Stepping in now, Yuli Gurriel, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And another runs across, as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Boy, that's a big pick-me-up right there. After the ground ball double play, that runner at third could have been stranded. Big, and I mean big, 2-out base hit.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, picking up your teammates right there. You know, after grounding into a double play, you watch your teammate go back to the dugout dejected, costing his team 2 outs, and you find a way to bail him out. Nice piece of hit.
Into the box, number 44, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. 2-run shot to straightaway center as they pile on. It's now 6-0.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Now batting, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hit hard on the ground at first. The flip to the pitcher covering, as that will retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Middle of the afternoon here at the Coliseum. It's the Astros 6 and the A's nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Now the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Off the outside that time, as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch out, 1 away.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotty. First pitch on its way. And a little behind on the fastball there as he pokes it foul at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball well outside. 1 out, nobody on. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall.
Baseman.
Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back, he was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. 0-1. Here it comes. This is line to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Into the box now, Josh Fegley. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Piscotty at second. Profar is over at first with one away. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
3-1 now.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. First pitch of the at-bat. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Full sets. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit softly on the ground to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. On to first, and the A's fail to cash in here as the side is retired. A's strand a couple. They still find themselves down 6-0. Now in the box, Robinson Chirinos. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
28, Robinson Chirinos.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and a bouncing ball. Foul. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, and it's fouled away. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Lifted into center field. Kenna is under it. 2 gone.
the center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Here's George Springer. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he's a .333 hitter. He's set, and the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
The 1-0 delivery. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Digging in, Ramon Laureano. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Here it is, the 3-0. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Next up for the A's, Matt Chapman. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Laureano gets his lead at first, nobody out. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Now batter.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
In now, Matt Olson, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. No hits to this point. One strike now from Cole.
Nope.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Ripped down the line. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. Do you think you can drive it? But it's really hard to get on top.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Leap, but it's off his glove, but that'll be off the wall in right center. And the second run will come across as well, so they're on the board at least. It's 6-2 now.
The batter,
all I know is a lot of comebacks were started with less. He ropes a triple, driving in a run and cutting the deficit to 4. A base hit here, and it'll be down to 3.
Stepping in now, Chris Davis. Bregman has it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Up next for
and definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. That misses. It's 2-0 now to the Oakland right fielder.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
Men on third with 2 down. Well hit to right, but this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Brantley is under it, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Astros 6 and the A's 2. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Into the box, Jose Altuve, who scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Jose Altuve.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Olson has room in foul territory. One away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Digging in, Michael Brantley, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
0-1 pitch on its way. Grounded up the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 0-2 delivery. Fouled off. Here's another 0-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 0-2 once more. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And there's out number 2.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
At the plate, Alex Bregman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied into straightaway right. The Scotty's on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They lead it 6-2. Chris Davinsky gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 47, Chris Davinsky.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jurickson Profar. A hit in 2 tries so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And that gets him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Striding into the box, Josh Phegley. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. From the stretch. Strike two as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. Profar on at first, nobody out. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because 10. If it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Standing in now, Marcus Semien, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Head-to-head against Chris Davinsky. He's gone 3 for 8. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Now the 2-0 home. Grounded to the right. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Boy, you know what, Dio, this pitch has kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Two 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Now the 2-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Matt Chapman, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. First and second now, 1 man out. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get in the chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Into the box now, Matt Chapman, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. The 0-2 home. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Matt Olson. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Head to head against Chris Davinsky. He's 1 for 4. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 home. Nope. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Still 1-2. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. A's threaten, but leave them loaded. They still trail here at 6-2. Lou Trevino has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Athletic, number 62, Lou Trevino.
Stepping up to the plate, Yuli Gurriel. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Gurriel.
From the stretch, and he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1, and it's fouled away. Gurriel behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard down the right field line. But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen. And another foul ball. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, number 44.
Number 44 will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First pitch on its way. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two and two. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Full count now, 3-2. Carlos Correa waits on deck. Another full count pitch on its way. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in, Carlos Correa. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
No balls and a strike to count. Runners on first with 1 down. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
The catcher, number 28, Robinson Chirino.
Into the box now, Robinson Chirinos. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Nope. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. The 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Heading after it is Piscotty. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Astros leave one. They lead it 6-2. Hector Rondon is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 30, Hector Rondon.
Leading off the inning, Mark Canha, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The center fielder, Mark Canha.
First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a solo shot for Mark Canha. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
The batter,
into the box,
2,
Chris Davis.
Designated hitter.
As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. His past numbers against Hector Rondon, just a 1 for 12 career line. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Rondon is an absolute flamethrower, of course. You don't have to watch him long before that radar gun really pops and catches your eye.
This is what we're looking for in today's game. We're looking for velocity, and this guy is V-E-L-O, velo. Lights up a radar gun, and he can hit triple digits, and that's one of the reasons why everybody likes to watch this guy throw. Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
In now, Stephen Piscotty. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A 1 pitch on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Reddick on the run, but this will land untouched. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Standing in now, Jurickson Profar. as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. A solo shot here off the bat of Jurickson Profar. And they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, Debo, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
Roberto Ozuna is called upon with 2 out in the 8th as he's asked to complete a 4-out save. Into the box now, Josh Begley. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Two out, nobody on. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts? Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We've played 8 full. The Astros lead it 6-4. Ryan Buchter enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready for another chance? Josh Reddick. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Josh Reddick.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
The center fielder, number 4, George.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go George Springer. He was a ground out victim last time up. Now a snap throw to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike 1. Reddick aboard here at first with nobody out. 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Profar battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number 1.
Next for the Astros, the second baseman, Altuve.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. From the stretch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a good 2-strike breaking ball there, but this will wind up missing. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
The 2-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael.
At the plate,
Brantley.
Michael Brantley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Comes set with the 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Simeon's there. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One left for Houston. They're up 6-4. Striding in to start the ninth, Marcus Semien, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And he fouls this one off. Strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 1-2 runs a bit inside for a ball. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Now batting, number 22.
Into the box now, Ramon Laureano. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. One out, nobody on. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Osuna stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
The 3-1. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
The 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Yeah, right there. It's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Laureano stands at first with 1 out. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Matt Olson. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First offering on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swing and a miss for strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Mark Hanna. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. From the belt, kicks and deals. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. 2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. Line down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. Last strike now for Oakland. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
6-4 the outcome today. The Astros led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Garrett Cole pitches well enough to get the W. Mike Fiers was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros. 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.